Cape Man. Superhero. There you go. It's not a force.
What we're doing this weekend is we're doing what is known as the 4th annual Vintage Forts Trail, Texas Forts Trail Vintage Baseball Tournament. Playing 1860s to 1870s rule baseball, the way baseball was intended to originally be played.
Back on base, safe. All runners safe.
In the vintage baseball, the game was not played in a nice, clean field built specifically for that purpose. It was 9 guys, 8 guys getting together in a field somewhere and just trying to play.
Well, I mean, in terms of what we're doing is being historically accurate. You know, we're playing by the 1860 rule, so we're doing, you know, we're playing the game essentially the way they would have played the game, and of course, you know, we're in a little bit of a confined space. You know, we're not in a true baseball field. We've got a shed in the middle of center field. But, you know, those are features that, you know, when they went to play, they would have just found an open field. It may have been mowed. It may not have been mowed. If there were stumps or anything, that became, you know, part of the ground rules, part of the game. And, you know, even today when you go to major league ballparks, there are all kinds of, you know, oddball ground rules. You know, if you're playing against the Twins up in Minnesota, if you bank your ball off the speaker, the ball's in play, and you know they can catch a ball off a speaker that anywhere else would have been a home run. So, you know, it's those unique little quirks that started in the last quarter of the 19th century and live on in today's game. Here we are in the 21st century.
Well, our actual club is called the Buffalo Gap Vintage Baseball Club. When we play among ourselves every other week, when we choose up, we divide into 2 sets of 9s. One is the Buffalo Gap Chips, which is theoretically the rural team, which Joe is kind of in that attire. And then the 407s, which was like the urban people back then, the yuppies of the 1800s. Right. And they play in the knee socks and the knickers and the white Civil War shirts.
407 came from the mile marker.
That's right, yeah. And that was originally, I guess, was the first major competition out here, too, when they were battling over who should have the town seat or something historically. Yeah.
You know, one of the things that we're all committed to is the idea that this is not about athletics. You know, all of us are frustrated athletes, some more frustrated than others, and this whole idea is vintage baseball is for fun and enjoyment, but more than anything else is for the love of history.
You're in the 4th inning.
Thank you.
You're in the bottom there.
Thank you.
There we go.
Still in the bottom.